Hi, I'm Asia and welcome back to the Strange Days Diaries, and good morning from the Coalinga southbound rest stop off of I-5. I rolled in really late last night and pretty much just immediately went to bed, and then this morning I woke up and I've just been editing all morning. It's actually 11 a.m. right now and I really need to get going. I also filmed a cute little morning routine at a rest stop short that will be live on the channel and linked below. But yeah, I really need to get going. I drove from San Francisco out here to Coalinga last night, and then I'm actually heading to LA today, which is very exciting. I haven't been to Southern California or LA in a while, probably like 6 months. So I'm excited to go back down to SoCal, and I have a lot I have to get up to today, and I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Asia. I live and travel full-time out of my 1990 Chevy Astro van named Spec. We have a very fun time over here on the Strange Days Diaries, so if van life is something you love, then definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, liking and commenting. It all helps me out so much as a small creator here on the tube. But yeah, first things first, I really need to check my levels, especially my coolant level since I drove out here last night, and then let's just get going with the day. Looks good. Also check out who made a little home in the engine last night. I don't know if you can see all the spider webs there. And there's a little baby spider right there. Poor guy's gonna definitely die once this thing gets going. Everything looked super good. Levels are perfect, which is very encouraging, especially if you're a viewer of the channel. Then you would know I've been running into a ton of issues with Spec lately, but she's doing so good. I'm so happy to say that. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the road now. And also a quick note that's never happened to me before, but I'm surprised it hasn't happened to me before, was that the rest stop bathrooms actually were out of order this morning. So I've been completely self-sufficient all morning, which is fine because I can be, but it's a little bit of a bummer when you spend the night at a rest stop and are excited to wake up to a proper toilet and it's not there to be used, you know? But anyways, let's hit the road. Hello, so I made it to beautiful Burbank, California, and I just pulled into a Trader Joe's parking lot, one of the most hectic parking lots literally ever. It's pure chaos here, but I'm glad I'm here, and my back is kind of killing me and I'm really tired. So I'm gonna do some grocery shopping and then try to find a spot to just chill for a little bit because my back is killing me. That was my first really big drive with Spec since all of the work that I've done on her over the past few weeks. So I was a little on edge the entire time, just praying to God she wasn't gonna break down, and she did so good. I'm so proud of her. So let's go pick up a couple things in Trader Joe's and continue on with our day. Hi, so I'm back in Spec. That was kind of a chaotic Trader Joe's run. I thought the parking lot was chaotic, and then I went inside and it was even more insane. So I only got a couple clips inside, but I figured since I barely got clips inside, I'll just show you what I bought. Even though I do a lot of Trader Joe's hauls on this channel, I personally love watching hauls, and so I think they're fun to make too. So why don't I show you what I got? First off, we got pita chips. And by the way, this Trader Joe's was so awesome, like probably one of the best I've ever been to. It just had so many things, like so many things I haven't seen, and just very well stocked, which is always nice. I got buffalo style chicken wrap. This is really good. It's kind of a new obsession of mine from Trader Joe's. Of course, my carnitas salsa burrito, of course chicken tikka masala, some pork gyoza pot stickers. I got a couple California rolls. I got some limeade because it's pretty hot down here, and this just sounded so good. If you know me, you know I normally get the Trader Joe's green juice every time I shop as like my treat after shopping, but today the limeade just sounded really good and it's definitely hitting the spot. Some soft and juicy mango, sliced cheese for breakfast sandwiches, some smoked salmon, and last but not least, a dozen eggs. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away and then take you along with me for whatever the hell else I get up to today. I definitely need to scout out a couple options for stealth camping around this area. I'm kind of familiar with this area. I've been here many times, but LA and Burbank and just the greater Los Angeles area is so massive. There's no way, unless I feel like I lived here, that I would really know the area that well. So I need to scout that out. And then I have a couple other ideas up my sleeves. So Let's go. Hi, sorry to interrupt your video, but I have something really quickly that I'm excited to announce. For the entire month of October 2024, I'm going to be doing another member sticker giveaway for all new members of the Strange Days Diaries channel. If you become a member of the channel during the month of October 2024, then you will be receiving a spec sticker and a brand new Strange Days Diaries sticker and a handwritten note from me as a thank you for becoming a member of the Strange Days Diaries. If you're a fan of the channel and have considered becoming a member, then this is a great month for you to do so. I do not send out little gifts to my members very often, if ever. I've only ever done this one other time. And who doesn't love the idea of getting a couple really great high quality Strange Days Diaries and spec stickers and a handwritten note in the mail from me. All new members, it doesn't matter what tier 1, 2, or 3, will be receiving a gift from me in the mail, but you have to become a member during the month of October. All members get special perks throughout the month, but you get more perks the higher the tier you sign up for. But anyways, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you over on the members community tab. And before wrapping this, I do want to quickly say I don't want you to feel pressured to become a member. Just liking, subscribing, and commenting also helps the channel out a lot. But if you've ever considered becoming a member, and if you've ever been interested in getting one of my custom stickers, then the month of October would be a great time to do so. All the details will be in the description below. And without further ado, back to your video. A huge part of urban van life for me is stealth camping, and I really prioritize scouting out a perfect stealth camping spot during the day, hours before I'm actually going to go to bed and sleep there. So that's exactly what I did. I searched around on Google Maps for about 10 minutes and found a couple spots I thought would work, and then I drove out to those spots, and I did find 2 spots that I thought would work really well for stealth camping, and that's just so I have a plan B in case the spot I end up going to at night doesn't really work out. Then I have a second spot to go to that I've already pre-scouted out. It is so quiet here. Okay, there's a little bit of noise. Anyways, I'm like trying to be quiet because my window's always rolled down and I don't love the idea that anyone can hear me. Wow, for being in LA, it's so quiet. Anyways, I found 2 potential amazing stealth spots for tonight. I think it's about 3 o'clock and I am so tired. I also kind of hurt. I don't know. I don't feel great. It's probably because I've just spent 2 days on the road, and normally that doesn't stress me out, but I've been kind of on edge because I don't have my full trust back in the van quite yet, but I should very, very soon. She's definitely proving herself on this trip, which has been really good. But I just came to this random park, not really sure where I am. I'm up and near some kind of mountain, just in a parking lot, and maybe I'll go on a little hike or walk a little bit later, but for now I'm just going to relax a little bit because I really need to. Hello, so I've just been chilling in the van for the last couple hours, and the longer I've been hanging out, the more my stomach is hurting and I just feel really gross. I don't know what's going on. I don't think the limeade helped. That's for sure. But this has definitely been a really nice park to hang out at. I will say though, it's so much more cooler outside than it is in my van, and I wish so bad I could open my back doors and the slider to just let all this hot air in my van out, but I can't do that because I'm stealthing. So I got my fan, and this is just the best I can do with like the side windows popped open. I think it's about 73 degrees, and so it's just like pushing it for my personal max of 75 degrees. So I've just been spending the last couple hours editing and hanging out, you know, in the van, and there is a really, really easy, literally 7-minute hike up to this beautiful lookout that looks kind of over the LA basin, or just it has a view of, I don't know, LA, or I don't know, something like that. It's right here where I'm parked. So sunset is in a couple hours, so I figure I'll just go do that and then, you know, meander and make my way over to my stealth camping spot. And at some point I really should eat because I've barely eaten anything today, just breakfast. So yeah, I guess that's the update for now. A few hours later, I did finally make my way outside of the van and just forced myself to get outside, even though I wasn't feeling great. And it did feel awesome to go on this tiny little mini hike up the mountain by this park. Plus, I'm always a sucker for a good view. Well, this is definitely very, very pretty up here. It's very serene. Not super sure where I'm looking. Like right there is like a downtown kind of high-rise building area. Not sure if that's Glendale, Burbank, or what, because I think downtown LA is more over there. But yeah, it's really nice up here. Glad I came up. I'll be honest though, I get very anxious anytime I leave spec, especially these days ever since the attempted robbery of the van. So I'm gonna head back down. I just wanted to see what the view was all about from up here.
I'm very slowly becoming more comfortable with leaving Spec alone for an extended amount of time, but it's going to take me a long time to feel comfortable leaving her for hikes and stuff like that, just because of the attempted robbery recently. That very much traumatized me, but it's good for me to stretch my legs and just force myself to go on hikes, because I can't just live my life inside my van 100% of the time.
I just hopped into the back of my van after that cute little walk up the hill, and I feel a lot better, obviously, being back with my girl, but I still don't feel great. Like, my stomach, I don't know what I ate or what is happening. I wasn't feeling good before I drank the limeade, so it's not just because of the limeade, but still. So I will admit, I'm really excited to get to my stealth camping spot so that I can just totally decompress, like change clothes and make some dinner and stuff. But sunset is in like 45 minutes, and I really don't even want to head to my spot until sunset, you know? So I'm just gonna chill a little bit longer in the van. Also, I still have this party bag of Doritos, and I've kind of slowly been eating them, but I don't really love them. But I hate wasting food, and on top of that, like, the worst part is I don't have room to store them in my dry food bin, so they've just been floating around like this huge bag of chips. I got them for Tiny Fest. I don't know if I mentioned that, which was just a few days ago, so I don't know. All right, it's about time we head to the stealth spot for the night. I hope you can see me, but I just hopped in the back of the van because I finally found a good spot to park for the night, I think. And typically what I do is park in a spot that I think will work. Make sure and read the street signs, by the way. Like, I read that there's actually street sweeping tomorrow at 9 a.m. right here, so I'll just head out before 9. But I also really prioritize hanging out in the back of the van before I pull all the curtains and just sit for like 30 minutes to an hour, like really feeling out the energy and sussing out the area before I call it home for the night. So that's basically what I'm gonna do for the next 30 minutes to an hour. Hello, so it's been about an hour. I hope you guys can see me. I have my little book reading stealth light on right now, and it's pointed right at me, so that means I'm blind, but you can see, so I guess that's all that matters. And it's been about an hour since I last picked up the camera, and I did exactly what I said. I sussed out the area, just hung out, and it seems super chill, so I definitely think that this is gonna be a good spot for the night. It's very relaxed. I feel really good that I found it, actually, and I'm still not very hungry, but I need to eat something. I haven't eaten all day except for breakfast and just drinking water and the limeade, so I'm gonna try that smoked salmon that I got at Trader Joe's because I've never had it before. This is the salmon. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have ever tried this. I know it's probably best on like a bagel with cream cheese, like bagel, cream cheese, and lox, but I feel like it'll be kind of good just eating on its own, you know? I love salmon, so why not? Do I just cut into it? Wow. Maybe it doesn't look very appetizing, but it smells really good. So let me have just one small piece. It says it's pre-sliced. Oh yeah, okay. Cheers. That's really good, actually. Really fresh tasting. And I love the everything but the bagel seasoning. I actually put that on my breakfast sandwiches every morning. That's really good, actually. Okay, so I just checked the last clips and they are pretty dark, but it's okay. You can still see me. You get the point. But I do think I'm gonna wrap the vlog here just because I really am out here stealthing, and I really want to turn this light, instead of being pointed directly up and around and at me and around my environment, I want to point it down and away from the windows. Even though all my window curtains are down and everything, I just want to stay as quiet and with as little light on inside as possible. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and thank you again for always leaving the sweetest comments, liking and subscribing. All of it, all of the interactions on all my videos just means the world to me, and it helps out the channel a ton. I'll be in LA for the next few days, and so a lot of LA content should be coming out on the channel, and just travel content in general. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.